What up, y'all? So real quick, not all bikes are this expensive, but I just want to give you guys a perspective of how much a race bike actually costs. This one right here looks like a cruiser. It's got the big tires. Look at the price tag on that. It was $800. They wrote it down to $700. If anybody's interested in getting in BMX and needs a bike, this would be considered cruiser class, I believe. I think you might be able to run it in 20-inch. I'm not sure. The regulations have changed a lot since I used to race, but $700 for a bicycle. That used to be how much my hubs would cost. By the way, this is a hub. The hubs on my old race bike were $350 a piece, just for the hubs, just for this one little piece. So those forks right there, easily $200-300. That bike's worth every bit of $700. As I'm looking at the chain tensioners and different things, these are high quality chain tensioners. You can actually measure the distance from the frame on the rim. Looks like everything's perfectly balanced. It's at like 2.5 there, 2.5 there. This is a really good setup for racing. And anyway, hopefully I don't get yelled at for this, but the track is unlocked and practice has not began. So I'm gonna go walk out on the track. Looks like Jake's here. Give me just 1 second. He might say no, but I would rather ask, to be honest with you. See if we can find Jake anywhere. Hey Jake, how you been? Good. I haven't seen you yet this year. I haven't been out here. I was just wondering, before everybody gets on the track and everything, do you mind if I do a walk around real quick? Because I've done Facebook and I'm like trying to show them kind of what racing's about a little bit, get people interested in it. Do you mind if I just walk around? All right, cool. Thank you. All right, awesome. We got permission. Jake's known me since I was a little boy. So let's go for a walk around the track, shall we? For those of you who have never seen a BMX track, that's what it's all about right here. This is what I spent most of my teenage years doing. From the time I was a young boy all the way till I was 17, and I got into a major accident and was told I could never race again. That doctor was wrong. I won a race last year. It's the last race I'll ever do, but this here is the start gate. All right, this little chrome flap you see comes up. You get on your bike, you line up in the gate right here, and that's your goal. Get around this motherfucker as fast as you can. All right, so you come down this big drop. And then you got this first hill in front of you. It goes up about, probably, cameras don't do these things justice, but that's probably about a 4-foot lip. And then boom, big drop. All right. Come down this big drop. Now this used to be a triple. Now it's a step table. So this is the step. All right. And when I used to race, just to give you a perspective, hold on. Let me show you how tall this jump is. set my phone in the right spot. We'll try. Really hard. Give me one good spot on this berm. Basically though, I mean, this jump is about as tall as I am. It's about 5 foot. Easily 5 foot. I'm 5'9", 5'10", so it's about a 5 foot jump. And so you come up the step. Now when I used to race, we used to be able to jump this like a triple. We used to just jump and fly over and land on the other side. Yeah, so you go over the step up, then there's this table here, and then you got this little roller to another triple. Again, I used to jump here and land over there by the berm. So, my shoulders bother me. Oh well. You know, some people, you start out and just rolling over these things, but got the triple. You come up, usually want to enter a turn somewhere in the middle. As you go through the turn, you want to come up towards the top here, right? And it's all about carrying momentum. You come up towards the top of this berm, and then right about here, if you're smart, you'll come up in the center, and you'll follow roughly this line right here, right along the wall, right along the wall, and then cut. All right, and you want to end up on the left hand side because everybody else that went below you is going to be coming in right here. So if you can get up that berm and go high and cut down low, you can maintain your position. Here's the double. Coming up and over. Big double out of turn one. Then you got a roller. And this is considered a step down. All right? It starts out higher. And then you land down. That's a step down. So, first straight, you got the step table, little drop, triple, double, roller, step down. Come around turn two. Turn like this, you probably want to stay somewhere near the middle. Most people are going to stay near the middle. It's a smaller turn. It's not as high of a bank as turn one. You can see turn one's way higher than turn two. Got a tabletop here. And then you got a set of rollers. There's no real rhythm to this. It's just rollers. You can choose to table and double all the way through it, or you can treat it more like a triple and land on that third roller over there. Just depends on your skill set. Some people don't catch air at all. It's the novice class. It's called the novice class. You're a beginner, just starting out. But out of turn two, double or table, set of rollers. 1, 2, 3, 4 rollers. Tabletop. It's a small table. And then you got another step down. This is a larger step down now. It's a way bigger gap. But same concept. First roller is higher than the back one. So, yep. This is turn three. Turn three is a really short embankment. It's only about 4 foot tall overall. So a lot of people choose to ride right along this top edge of the berm. It's the fastest line because when you get over to the end here, you get the momentum coming down this hill, right? It's all about momentum. Once you reach the higher ranks of BMX, pretty much everybody's figured out how to go fast. The real secret to my success back in the day was knowing the flow of the track, and every track is different. So you got a double right here. That's the takeoff. This is the landing. You got a double right here. That's the takeoff. That's the landing. And then you got another double right here. Takeoff. Landing. And then you have this giant tabletop. The gap on that is probably about 10 feet. Come across the tabletop. And then you use whatever gas you got left in the tank to get across that finish line before the other guy. And that's what BMX racing's all about, man. Man, look at that. I'm not even on a bike and I'm out of breath. But I'm going to be out here all day. It's the Illinois State Qualifier, guys. For those of you from the Rockford area who are not familiar with BMX racing, I'll tell you right now, it's a free spectator sport. All right? Y'all used to pay $20, $30, $50 to get your family in at the Rockford Speedway to watch a bunch of cars go around the track. It's a hell of a lot more fun watching bikes, at least for me. If it's something you've never experienced, come on out here, okay? Rockford BMX on Facebook. Just look up Rockford BMX. They've got their schedule posted at all their events. It's a free spectator sport. Anybody in the city of Rockford can come out here to Rockford BMX and support these local riders by cheering them on. It's totally free to do so. It's something I still love to do to this day, even though I'll never get on a bike again. I still love the sport, and I love watching the sport. For many years, I stayed away from this track, and I did drugs because I couldn't take the pain of losing the love of my life, which at the time, when I started active addiction, was BMX. I got told I'd never ride a bike again, man, at 17 years old, and I just started going to concerts and local bands, concerts, after parties, and just partying. There was nothing else to do in this city. At least I didn't think so at the time. I wasn't working on myself, you know? And so me coming out here and supporting these local riders is a way of staying in tune with myself and rediscovering who I am, who I've always been, but lost loves, I call them. Lost loves. Just because I can't race anymore doesn't mean I can't love the same thing I used to. Over here, we got Kegels getting set up. These are all rental bikes, by the way, for those of you who have kids and you're interested in trying BMX racing. These bikes are rental bikes. These are the rentals, right? Yep, just wanted to make sure I wasn't misspeaking. Kegels, you know, they've been involved with this sport for a long time. They know exactly what to do to get these bikes set up. The brakes are ready to go. The brakes aren't rubbing. The rims are nice and straight. Everything's set up exactly the way it needs to be for a safe bike to ride. So how much is it to rent the bikes? It's 20 and...
Rent bikes is $10 for the day, $5 for a helmet.
$10 for the day, $5 for a helmet. For less than 20 bucks, you don't need a bike. You don't need a helmet. Come on out here. Less than $20, they will get you set up with everything you need to try out the sport. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm going to be out here all day. There's no practice going on just yet. There's no races going on just yet. But later on, once the action pops off, I will be live. So, they got pro and semi-pro running today?
There's a pro-am.
There's a pro-am? Yep. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I'll make sure I capture the pro-am races. Those guys are definitely going to get it on. So, hopefully we'll see some people doing some jumping some of this stuff and throwing some flashy moves. So yeah, till then, y'all know what to do. Love yourself, love others, love the world around you. If you've never been out here to Rockford BMX, man, come on out and check it out. I'm sure your family would enjoy it. Peace.